Hello guys, welcome back to Christianity Reloaded. Today we are looking at why the Eastern Orthodox Church or Communion see the Catholic Church as the elephant in the room, but the Catholic see them as a footnote. You know what I mean? But let me break down what I meant by, elephant in the room. And I will start this way, if you anytime the Orthodox Church want to tell you about their history, they will bring in the Catholic Church. They can never tell you straight away this is the history of Orthodox Church right from 2,000 years ago without mentioning Catholic Church. It's like Catholic Church is this elephant in the room they will mention. But if you're doubting me, go and ask any Orthodox person, or Eastern Orthodox in particular, to tell you about the history of their church, right from the origin. They will mention Catholic Church. They will not. They will, when I talk about Catholic Church, I'm talking about the one Pope is their head. And everybody knows what I mean, but they might say Roman Catholic Church or anything. But when I say Catholic Church, everybody knows, even though some Orthodox church, Orthodox people use the term Catholic. But if they use it, I think they try to attach their Catholic church to their church, because they know if you go to Nicene Creed, it mentioned one Catholic and Apostolic church. It didn't mention Orthodox church. So that's why they try to use that name. They try to add it. It's an afterthought. But it's not what I'm talking about today. But when we say Catholic Church, ask anyone, even non-Christian, they will know who the church they're talking about. They're not going to refer as Orthodox Church. So let's circle back to the issue of elephant in the room. How can you not give how can the Orthodox Church not give their history without mentioning the Catholic Church? But the Catholic Church can mention their history without even remembering about Orthodox Church. They won't mention it. You won't hear Orthodox Church or Eastern Orthodox in their explanation. But that's not the case with the Orthodox Church. Catholic Church, we just see them as a footnote. We don't mention them. For us, it's not important to mention them, And maybe because we are big in numbers, I don't know. But there must be a reason why. I think why we don't mention them, let me give you the answer, is that because we don't see them as an opposition. We see them as an apostolic church. They have apostolic succession. They are priests and bishops come direct from the apostles. We're not arguing about that. But the way they don't talk about the Catholic, they don't talk about the Eastern Orthodox Church without mentioning the Catholic Church, which is the elephant in the room for them, is because they think that they are in opposition with the Catholic Church. They are opposed to Catholic Church. They want to tell the world, oh, we're not the Catholic Church, we are the Orthodox Church. We are the original church. And sometimes they say, look, they use this argument of, oh, if you look back to 100 years, if you want to know which church is the real church, look back to 100 years and see how the church operated in 100 years. 1,000 years, excuse me, they keep mentioning 1,000 years of the church history. If you look at it, you will become Orthodox. But that's false. You know what I mean? You know, if you look at, let me use what they're big on, like they're big on ecumenical council. If you look at 1,000 years, let's go with them, like they do ecumenical councils. You know, they want to resolve issues, they can do it through ecumenical councils. But when we look at, they want you to look at 1,000 years. They don't want you to look at current years, 2025, or even the last 500 years, that the Orthodox Church cannot do what they used to do 1,000 years ago. They cannot hold ecumenical council. So, which means this church is frozen. Because if you are big on something and you cannot do it, it's frozen. The gate of hell have prevailed against the Orthodox Church, in a sense. But it's only Catholic Church they can do. If they want to do ecumenical council today, they will call it today. But the Orthodox Church cannot. Thank you for watching. Peace.